Hello everyone, welcome back. Now in this class we are going to do the Linux installation, and here we are going to install the Linux. Let's see what are the possible way we can install the Linux. There are I am just categorizing making category in the two way. First is the where this is my existing operating system. Let's take a scenario. You have a laptop or PC, and in your laptop PC you have a currently Windows or Mac is operating system running. If it is a Windows normal laptop, it is the Windows operating system will be running, and if it is a something Apple laptop, then it will be Mac OS will be running. Okay. Now there are two way. Either you remove your existing OS, either you remove your Windows operating system or Mac operating system and just install the Linux operating system. This is the first way, but this will lose your data what is currently present in your the existing operating system. So we don't want to do this. We want to make another operating system on top of this operating system. The first way to remove the existing operating system and do installation of the operating system what I require. Let's take example. I have a computer. I have currently the Windows operating system. I am going to uninstall the Windows operating system and I am going to install the Linux operating system. This is the first way. But this way this thing I'm not going to use because I have the Windows operating system and lots of data is present in my C drive, D drive, these all things, and if I uninstall these Windows, then it is going to be lost. So I'm not going to do this thing. i'm going to I'm going to install the Linux on top of the existing operating system. So let's what are the process, what are the thing basically I'm going to follow. So let's take a first scenario. This is my existing operating system, and this is my existing operating system, and this is something the software that I'm going to download, that is the virtualization software. It is called either it will be a Oracle VirtualBox or either it will be a VMware player. Either you can download any one of from two. Either you can download the Oracle VirtualBox or it is called a VMware. These both are the virtualization software. Now on this virtualization software you can create the virtual machine that we are going to see in upcoming few minutes. In virtual machine we can virtual actually virtualization software makes the capability to run multiple operating system in the same hardware. So we can run multiple operating system with the help of virtualization software like the Oracle VirtualBox or the VMware player. Multiple operating system. Okay. So we are going to create the virtual machine either on the Oracle VirtualBox or on the VMware player, and later we are going to install the Linux on top of it. So we are just creating a Linux operating system on top of existing operating system. So this is a simple scenario. Now text another scenario. Now a day cloud is on boom. So let's take a scenario of the how this will be happen in cloud service. This is my existing operating system Windows or the Mac, and we are going to use the cloud service as a virtualization software. Cloud service you can take either AWS or the Google, or you can take Azure, and we are going to create a virtual machine on the any one of the cloud services, and with the help of virtual machine we are going to install the Linux operating system. Now which one I am going to follow? I am going to follow this one, because if you want the cloud thing you can just comment me, I will make a video on the cloud thing also, but currently I am going to follow this thing. Okay. Now let's see what are the different way to install the operating system. Now I have seen this thing. We can install the operating system either in two way, but what are the different way? So we can install the operating system using the either using the disks. We can use the disk CD and DVD, and we can install the CD DVD, and we can do the system reboot, and Linux process will be a start and it will finish. Now second will be the using the ISO image. ISO is a image a file like where we with the help of it we basically import this thing into a virtual machine, and with the help of it we are going to install the Linux operating system. And the third is the network reboot. This is basically used in the where the big farm where the lots of computer and that require the installation of Linux OS. Where we use the network basically reboot. We with the help of network we can use the installation of Linux OS. Okay. Now in this lecture series we are going to use the ISO image for the installation of Linux operating system. Okay. Now let's see what are the installation steps. What are the installation steps? What will be the installation step for the Linux operating system? I have divided list installation step into the 4 steps. First, I am going to download and install the Oracle VirtualBox. I am going to download the Oracle VirtualBox and going to install it. Second step is I am going to download the ISO image. Third is the I am going to create the virtual machine. Where I am going to create the virtual machine? I am going to create the virtual machine in the Oracle VirtualBox. And the last step is I am going to import the ISO image in the virtual machine and do the installation. Okay. So I am going to basically I am going to download the two things. First thing is the Oracle VirtualBox, and second thing is the ISO image. And on the Oracle VirtualBox, I am going to create the virtual machine, and we are going to import the ISO image in the virtual machine, and we are going to install the Linux operating system. So let's start the Linux operating system installation. So let's go to Google and download the Oracle VirtualBox and the ISO image. So I am going to the Google, and where just search the Oracle VirtualBox download. Once you click on that, the first will be come as the download or Oracle VirtualBox. Here it will come as the window. There are different operating system. You can Windows, Mac, Solaris, and these are the various operating system. But I am actually working on the Windows, so I am going to use the Windows. Just click on the Windows, and here you can see the installation is going to. You can see that it is getting a download. Okay, but currently I have already downloaded it, so I am going to pause it and cancel it. Okay. Now the first thing already let me show you. You can see, if you see here, I have already downloaded the Oracle VirtualBox. Okay. Now the first step is completed, downloading the Oracle VirtualBox. Now let's download the ISO image. To download the ISO image, you have to go to just write the download. um, I am going to use the CentOS basically ISO image for the installation of uh, Linux operating system. So there is a three version of CentOS: CentOS 7, CentOS 8, CentOS 9. CentOS 9 is the current version of the operating system. So if you want to work with the CentOS 7, then just you click on here and just click on here, and you will get the click on this link. It will give you the downloading. Okay, just select the highest that is file size one, this one, and just click on download. Okay, but if you want to work on the newer version, that is the CentOS stream, you can see if it is showing that the in date are coming in that 2024 the CentOS stream 8 and 7. He is saying that CentOS 7 and 8 is not going to be supported in the upcoming month in 2024. So you have to follow the CentOS 9. Again, if you want to do the CentOS 8, again you have to just click here and select this file. Again select the highest file size one and just download it. Okay. Now let's do the latest version installation is the CentOS 9. For that, just click on here. It will download the file of the latest version, that is the CentOS 9. You can see it, the file size is of the 9.5 GB. That thing I have already downloaded it, so I am going to cancel the this download. If you see here, let me cancel this. If you see here, this is the CentOS, that is of the size. If you see here the size, it is show you the properties. You can see 9.5 GB that I already have downloaded it. Okay, so I have downloaded the s- Oracle VirtualBox and I have downloaded the CentOS for ISO image from the CentOS. Okay, which is the latest version is the, that is the version 9. Now let's first step complete the installation of the Oracle VirtualBox. So I have just downloaded the Oracle VirtualBox but my installation has not completed. So let's complete the installation. For that, just right click here in the Oracle VirtualBox and click on open. It will start the installation process of my Oracle VirtualBox. Now installation has been started. Just click on next. Leave it as it by default, and I want to use the different location for the my installation. So let me create the new folder, that is the installation file. I'm going to use this path for the installation of this. I'm not going to use the C drive. This you can change from here itself. I'm going to use this path. Okay, just click on next, click on yes, click on yes, click on install. My installation step has been started. So I am going to do the installation. You can see under the installation file, lots of file came here because we are installing the Oracle VirtualBox under this file. Okay, now installation has been completed and click on finish. So we have now we have installed the Oracle VirtualBox. Now let's create the virtual machine. So we have downloaded the Oracle VirtualBox and we have installed Oracle VirtualBox. We have also downloaded the ISO image. You can see here the ISO image there. You can see under the installation. Under here, ISO image there. Now we have the now let's create the virtual machine, and after that we are going to import the ISO image inside the virtual machine. So let's click on new and click on the first Linux virtual machine. Now select the different location. Let's this location as the installation thing because I don't want to use the C drive. Now click on next. Let's select this up to 4 GB, and you can select you can keep base memory which is called also RAM. It is up to you, and CPU 1 is fine. Now hard disk, keep it up to disk size, it is up to 20 GB, that is fine. Just click on next and click on finish. Now my virtual machine has been created. Now let me start the virtual machine. Currently you can see the power off is there. Now let me start it. It will take a few minutes. So Now here you can see here it is coming to select the ISO image. If here either you can use the DVD. I'm not going to use the DVD. I'm going to select the ISO image. So from here I'm going to select the ISO image. Just going to E drive and just going to the application, and where I have downloaded the ISO image. This is the ISO image that I'm going to select it. Now just click on mount and retry boot. Now installation step has been started. Now just select the you can using the up and down arrow of the keyboard, just you can go here and just click on the install CentOS uh, stream 9 and click on the enter. Now installation step has been started. It will take few minutes because installation has some process that works in background. So let's wait till the time. You can see lots of thing is going in background. Now let's wait the installation step to be completed. Once this will be completed, we are going to start the some configuration thing, and after that we are going to complete the installation, and we are going to use the our Linux terminal to run the commands and whatever thing we are going to use this. So let's see how the process is going on. And if you are running for, if you are doing for the first time, it may take extra time, so you don't need to worry about that. If you have still any doubt, again you can comment me, you can send me a mail at the learn pass official. Now select the language. I'm going to use the English. Now let's click on continue. Now here I am going to configure something. Keyboard language is a US, that is English, fine. The installation source, that is the my local, you can see my installation source is the local some system, so it is that is also fine. Local media, and the installation destination, here I need to some configure. I need to select this thing and just click on, just select the dix and just click on done. Now it will it is going to check the configuration. It is going to okay. Now language support, that is fine. Software selection, you can see server with GUI, that is given, that is fine. But in older version it is something different, that is it is a manual functionality. But if it is showing server with GUI, that is fine. Just click on done. Now kdump, that is also enabled, that is fine. That is network thing, you can see here you have to select the here you have to need to configure something. So in network you have to here create the username, host name. So I'm going to write here the host name as the my first Linux VM. My first Linux VM as a my, you can see currently it is showing localhost, but if I apply it will show as a my this thing. You just you can see my, it is showing like that. My first Linux VM. Let me copy this thing and keep in notepad, because I can use for later this thing. Let me copy and give into notepad. Okay, just let me copy this thing. Okay, I'm not going to copy, let me write it. My first Linux VM. Okay, now everything is fine. Let me see here. If it is on, that is fine. If it is off, then you need to make it on. Okay, now click on done. Now you can see it is connected, that is fine. Now you need to create the root user and the user creation. There are two steps that you need to do. You know, if for every server there is the two thing. First is the root password, that is root password is the main password. You can say you can say it is the administrator, and other thing is the user. The user are the people who have some access and they can perform some action, and root is the person that is having the root access, they can perform anything at the root level. Okay, so I need to create the both the account, that is root account and also the user account. So let's create the root account. I have to give the some password, the common password that you can remember. So that is the month February, so I am giving the like that the Feb, and that 2024 Feb 2024. Okay, now let's Feb 24. Now allow root ssh. I am going to do some ssh thing, so that's the reason I'm just allowing it. Now that is click on done. Now root password is set. Now creates the, let's create the user. Let my here you have to give the name, that is Rishu Tiwari, that is my name, and here you have to username. The username is the R Tiwari, that is fine. Let me write here also so that I can remember then. Okay. Now here you have to give the password, same password, that is the Jan. Here you can keep the different password also, but it is uh, always prefer to keep the same password, so that you can never forget the thing. Okay, and that's the always being told to keep the thing same. Okay, now it is done. Just click on done. Now both thing has been done. Now click on begin installation. Now my installation step has been started. It will take few minutes because it is going to create lots of things. So let's wait the till the time. Now this step, let me tell you, this step nearly takes 30 minutes to complete. So if it is taking more than that, it is something taking time, so you don't need to panic about that, because it depend upon the system performance, how your laptop is getting good, and these all things it takes time. So for me it takes around 30 minutes. So after it's completing, there will option come as a reboot system. Just click on reboot system. It will start rebooting the system. Now it will slowly start the your virtual machine, and you will going to get a new operating system. So let's wait and see. The installation steps basically it depends on the how your system is good and how your system is performing well. If your system performance is something not well, and it takes time, because it depends on the how processing, how fast is your processor. So but so you don't, but still you don't need to worry about that. You need to just wait and do the installation. You can see here it is taking time, so but it is not a problem. You need to do, let's wait and see how the it is getting installed. It is something running in background, doing some action, point of action of installation. Let me fast forward the video for you. Now you can see it is coming like that. Here you can see my username is showing like that, Rishu Tiwari. Just click on it and give the password that you have given while creating the your account. So give the same password and click on enter. Now we are going to log in the new virtual desktop, which is the Linux operating system. It is the first time, basically it is taking time. From the next time, it will not take such a long time. In the first time, it basically takes a time. No thanks. Now it is coming like that. Okay, you can see. Let me just make it like that. Okay, if you just click on activities, if you want to go to terminal, just click on activities and let me show you. Once you go here, here is the option terminal. If you click on terminal, it is going to open the terminal. Let me show you. This is the actual virtual desktop. Let me show you how it is actual virtual desktop. You can see there is a one there is a one Windows operating system that we are working, and here you can see it is something like that. File system is there. This is the another operating system where we can perform the all other actions. Okay, so let's run some command to show you. Let me show you activities. Okay, you can see here terminal may open. If I click on, let me make it plus. Okay, let me, now here you can write any command like that. You can which login, you can see like using the who command, or you can see I am just login as a R Tiwari, my user ID. And if you can want to list the directory, you can use the ls ltr. It will list the basically directory. Okay, if you want to see anything, you can do. If you want to go the other directory, you can do cd. While in Windows, basically, if I want to go from the videos to IBM MQ, I'm just going to double click on that. I'm going to this folder. Okay, but in Linux, basically, if I want to go to a difference, then you have to click on the cd and the folder name. Basically, I want to go to the cd and the, let me write here, pictures. Okay, now I'm in pictures folder. How can I check? If you click on pwd is the print working directory. It will give the which directory basically you are in. Okay, so my Linux installation is completed. This is the first operating system that we are working, that is the Windows operating system. On top of it, with the help of VirtualBox, I have started the another operating system, that is the Linux operating system. Now I have completed the what are the step I have done. I have just downloaded the Oracle VirtualBox, and after that I have installed the Oracle VirtualBox. This is the VirtualBox. Oracle VirtualBox. This is the, I have downloaded it. I have installed it. I have then created the first VirtualBox, which name I have given it the first Linux VM. After that, I have just imported the ISO image, which is the basic thing for the Linux installation inside the virtual machine. Inside the virtual machine, we have installed the ISO image, and which with the help of that, we have installed the Linux operating system. You can see the Linux, it is a Linux operating system where we can do the some commands thing, everything we can do using the Linux operating system. Okay. The here whatever we want to do, here we can do. In upcoming classes, basically we are going to do the activity using the this thing. In upcoming classes, we are going to perform these all command activities using the this terminal, and we are going to perform the activities. Okay, so hope it will be fine, and you have enjoyed the installation. Again, if you have still doubt, if still confusion, anything, then you can just drop me a mail to a learn and pass official at gmail.com, or you can contact me over the Instagram. Thank you for the watching the video. If you are new to my channel, let's subscribe for the more informative video. Thank you all.